To make these macrame bunny ears, I've used 3mm 3-ply cord, and I've cut 4 cords at 110 centimeters in length, and I'm going to take the first cord and fold it so I've got 35 centimeters on one side and 75 centimeters on the other side. And I'm going to take the short cord and put that on the right hand side and the long cord on the left. And now I'm going to tie a lark's head knot. So I'm going to put the cord through the back of the wooden ring and bring these 2 middle cords through that loop. So I've tied my lark's head, and then I'm going to take another cord and do the exact same, where I fold it so I've got 35 centimeters on one side and then I've got 75 centimeters on the other side. So I'm going to put the short cord on the inside this time, so the short cord is on the left and the long cord is on the right, and I'm going to do the same, tying a lark's head through the ring and then put the cords through the loop and tighten those. So what I end up with now is 2 long cords on the outside and 2 short cords on the inside. Okay, right now I'm going to tie a square knot. So you'll take the left cord over the middle under the right cord, take the right cord under the middle and over the left cord. So you've got your half square knot, and then to make a full square knot, take my right cord over the middle under the left, take the left cord under the middle over the right, and tighten that. Okay, and now I'm going to repeat that until I have 12 of these knots. So as you can see here, I've got an example where I've tied 12 knots, and what you do is take the other 2 cords that you cut and do the exact same as you did here and tie 12 knots. So you end up with 2 sets of cords on 12 knots on each side. Right, so I'm going to just separate these out because we're going to work going towards the middle. So taking the first bunny ear, I'm just going to fold that into shape. Okay, and now I'm going to be working with the 2 middle cords. So I'm going to take the middle cord and go over the top of the ring and through the back. And then I'm going to go crossing over and through the back. And then I'm going to loop around the back again. And I'm going to just come through this hole, through that loop. So you end up with a lark's head knot. And we're going to tighten that in a second. So I'm taking the other middle knot, the other middle cord now. So I'm taking this cord and I'm doing the exact same. So I'm going over the front, through the back of the ring, and then I'm coming through this hole here, over the cord, round the back again, and I'm going to come through this loop to form the lark's head knot. So you can see you've got 2 lark's head knots there. So now what I'm going to do is just pull on these cords to tighten it. And I'm going to tug on the opposite cord. Okay, it's not the easiest process. Right, so you'll end up with something like that. And you will just do the same on the other side. So taking the 2 middle cords, I'm just going to take the, make the shape of the bunny ear first. So I've got that, yeah. And now taking the 2 middle cords, I'm taking the right one first. I'm going to go over the front, round the back, and then crossing over the cord, round the back again, over the front, and then I'm going to come through this loop that we've created here. To form a lark's head. And then taking the other middle cord, going over the front, round the back of the ring, and then we're going to come through this middle hole here, over the cord, round the back, and then I'm going to come through this loop. So I come over the ring, through the loop, and you've formed another lark's head knot. And now for my least favorite part, we just need to tug on these cords so we get the bunny ear nice and snug on the wooden ring. Okay, and then compress these together so you can see you've got your bunny ears. And now we're just going to need to finish these off. So let's cut that off. What you'll end up with is that. So I've got my 4 cords around the back. So all I'm going to do is just tie a standard knot and tighten that. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So grabbing the 4 cords, tying a standard knot, and then I'm just going to pull on those really tight now. Make sure they're super tight, and then I'm going to just cut the ends. Okay, and then you end up with a lovely pair of bunny ears.